Live from Mississippi's breaking news leader, this is WLBT News. 3 on your side.
Tonight on the Student Review, we're tracking new developments in a federal bribery case implicating 2 Jackson City officials and a Hinds County top prosecutor. The Student Review is now learning that the trial is scheduled for January, won't likely happen for months. Investigative reporter CJ LeMaster explains why.
It's too complex. That's part of what attorneys for Jackson Mayor Chokwe Antar Lumumba, Councilman Aaron Banks, and Hinds County DA Jody Owens are saying in new court documents filed this week, and federal prosecutors agree with them. The 5-page joint motion asks for the trial to be continued and says it will take several months before the defendants will be ready. That's because of the scope of the case, estimated to include hundreds of hours of audio and video recordings and thousands of pages of evidence. U.S. Attorney Todd G. of the Southern District of Mississippi and the Assistant U.S. Attorney presiding over this case both agree the defense needs more time. The government says it estimates the trial itself could take weeks. 2 more filings this week shed light on Mayor Lumumba's possible strategy in the case. 2 out-of-state attorneys from Detroit, Michigan are being admitted to aid in Lumumba's defense. Well, 3 on your side did some digging. One of them, Gerald Evelyn, has considerable experience defending individuals in bribery scandals. Evelyn represented a contractor who was part of the conspiracy that brought down former Detroit Mayor Kwame Kilpatrick. That contractor, Bobby Ferguson, was found guilty on 9 felonies. CJ LeMaster, 3 on your side.
Happening now, we're hearing from legal experts about a ruling that could clear the way for the state's takeover of Jackson's airport. All of this stemming from a bill lawmakers passed that would essentially take over the airport. For now, the Jackson Municipal Airport authorities oversee the facility. The bill would create a new authority board to run things. The latest ruling calls for the case to be sent back to the district court, asking for it to be dismissed. A big runoff election is next Tuesday for Mississippi Supreme Court seat. Justice Jim Kitchens is running against Senator Jennifer Branning in the Supreme Court race. You can see the new interviews from both Kitchens and Branning on the WLBT Plus section of our website, WLBT.com. It's now the 3rd year and it's bigger than ever. An additional 1 million lights have been added to a nearly 2-mile-long drive-through experience. Brandon's Mayor Butch Lee says on peak viewing nights you can expect to take 45 minutes to go all the way through. You can buy tickets when you get there or ahead of time on the Magic Lights website. The Jackson State Tigers will be taking on the Alcorn Braves this weekend in Lorman. Kickoff is set for 2 p.m. Meanwhile, the SWAC is investigating Jackson State after accusations that the Tigers had illegal access to another team's practice film. The investigation centers on JSU's homecoming game against Arkansas Pine Bluff. An ESPN article cites sources that Pine Bluff players were told that by JSU players that they were watching Golden Lions practice film. The Tigers have already clinched a spot in the SWAC title game. That's a look at your top local stories that's happening on the Student Review. Thanks for joining us. We'll see you back here tonight at 10.